Hello everyone, welcome back to House Flipper. I did get the Garden DLC because I realized I had a Steam gift card that I hadn't used yet, and so I figured that was really fun to be able to do, so I might as well do that. Also, I feel like I should kind of clean up my own house a little bit more. Doing all of this other stuff on these other people's houses kind of inspired me. And so that is something that I'm going to work on. Also because I don't know if I can actually sell this house and get a nicer house for myself at some point. But if I can, then I would like this one to be kind of nicer than it currently is. And there's just weeds everywhere and all that stuff. So, seems like I do have my weed eater now, because I have that. Are those weeds or are those... Okay, those are weeds. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to fully do this right now, but just, you know, at least getting a little more of the front walkway tidier, I think, would look nice. Because yeah, right now this is definitely very much a mess. Also very satisfying. I also don't know for my own house, because with most of the places where I've done things, I don't really see the house again once I have finished it. But I don't know if weeds grow back in this game. Like, I don't know whether this would be a constant clearing and mowing and stuff if I'm doing that. So I kind of want to do this patch to test and see if it comes back. I'm not really sure. Okay. I think I'll leave that there for now. And go in here. So, I think I want to prioritize working on this house for now. I would like to try and sell it in this game, and I feel like I made some good progress, but I need to add some more furniture and finish adding everything. Okay. Cool, garden stuff. I can also clean up garden things in this house now, which might actually make it nicer for them. The guy I'm possibly selling it to doesn't seem like the type who would really care about lawn stuff, but, okay. I'll just make it look nice. Anyway, this will probably be the whole video. It's just working on this house because it is so time consuming, in a really, really fun way. Apparently I have a new gardener skill. Cool. Good to know. I don't know what these weeds are, but the grass in this area looks more like weeds than whatever these are. Okay. Yeah, definitely quite a mess. I think I'll finish up inside, and then come back and work on things. Also, I accidentally got rid of the front door last time, so I will need to potentially change that. I mean, the back door is fine, to just have the back door, but I don't know, I feel like people might want a front door. I mean, maybe not, but It's just a little more convenient if you have to bring things in from the car or something like that. But honestly, you know, this house is actually pretty nice. Like, their yard is pretty spacious. The house is really small, and it was all burned, which seems like maybe there needs to be more of an investigation into what caused that. You notice that all of the heating apparatus other than the stove have been removed from this house. But okay, this is working. Good. There's a lot of dirt here. Some of this I can't tell whether this is dirt or just, you know, the way it looks after it's all been burned. This window definitely needs to be cleaned. Okay. I feel like if I paint the exterior, I might be able to... Oh, okay. Ooh, these are both good. I don't think planting speed is necessarily my priority, but that is cool. I think that might be the most useful. Oh wait, I have two. Never mind. Okay, I'll get one of each. Okay, but I was going to look and see if there is any exterior paint. I don't know if there's a difference between interior and exterior paint. We will see. I'm trying to figure out what might look nice for this house. For the outside of a house. There's a house in my neighborhood that painted their outside a really pretty kind of light bluish purple, like kind of dusky purple, and it looks pretty nice in my actual neighborhood, but I'm not sure if that's exactly right for this house and the person that I will probably be selling it to. Their house is kind of like this, or maybe a little bit more purple than that. But let's see. Okay, now we're getting out of actual paint. I'm gonna go with, I think, this mint one, and hope that I can paint the outside. I think I can. If not, I will just sell it, but... Okay, yeah, this is looking better already, and I think maybe it will allow me to be able to see dirt, potentially, or else it's just painting over dirt. I'm not sure. Let me try this one where I see obvious dirt and see if it's... I mean, it kind of, a little bit. That's better. Artistic disorder. I can't tell if that's a complaint or a compliment. This looks like there's dirt there, but I don't know if I can reach it. Okay. Anyway, I think this is a good color for the outside, and I think especially if I tidy the lawn. Yeah, that looks okay. That side of the wall is really dirty. Or at least damaged. But the paint covers up all the damage, and then no one needs to know anything. What is this? Ah. apparently that cleaned it up. I'm not sure how. And then there's two things over here? Okay. Somehow that did it. I don't know what exactly that did, but it did it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Those are good to know. I don't know why it let me... What? What is happening here? Okay. I apparently was not pressing the correct buttons. Okay, I think they're talking about the ceiling, like the underside of the roof, as the wall that's too high. Okay. I like knowing that I can paint outside. Whoa, this is tall. Okay, I probably do need a ladder or scaffolding for this. There's also a kind of weird scene here. Okay, let's clean this area. And okay, it's dirty on the inside. I feel like most windows would be dirty on both sides, but that's maybe just me. Okay, and then something's dirty over here. I don't know. Where? This is such a relaxing game. Alright, I got almost all of that wall. I really like this color though. I think that this is a nice looking color. It looks a little weird on this side because that upper part is not painted at all yet. But I will eventually get to that. Shortly, not quite yet. In my actual house, I haven't touched the paint on the outside. It's just the paint that it had when I moved into it, but I've repainted the entire interior of the house. When I first moved into it, the walls in every room were kind of it was a white, but with like a very slight orangish white, like beige, but like very faintly a little bit orange in it. And I didn't like it very much, and so I painted the hallway, the living room, and the dining room with this really pure white that was called Storyteller. And then I painted the bathroom in my hallway 2 shades of purple. One shade that's lighter is on the ceiling, and then there's another shade on the walls. Oh, the sun? The moon? I don't know. I think that's the sun. And then I painted the sort of office room a light blue, and then the room that I use as a gym a different shade of light blue. And then my room is interesting because it has an attached bathroom, and so the attached bathroom, there's an area with sinks that is a sort of dark green. It's like a pretty vibrant green, and then there's a separate, like, what are they called? I think they're called pocket doors, where they're like in the wall and they slide across. That goes into a room with a shower and a toilet, and so that room is sort of a blue, and then my room, the ceiling is kind of a pale blue, and the walls were initially a kind of bright green, almost like a green screen, and I didn't realize how much it would look like that until I was done painting them and saw it in the sunlight. But when we were renting the house out, we asked them to not put holes in the walls, and they did not really listen about that. And so when I was moving back in, there were a ton of holes in the walls in this room as well as a lot of others. And I tried to go get more paint to match the color that this room had been, because there were just patches where the holes had been patched, and they were like white patches on the wall, because the whole patching material dried and it was all white. And I tried to use this color matched paint that I got from the same store that I'd initially got it from, but I got these paints in 2022, and so their new paint, I don't know what you would call it, but like their selection of paint swatches has been updated. It's different than it was back then, and so the exact ratio for those isn't really in their system anymore. And so she tried to color match it as well as she could, and it did look like the paint swatch when she tested it after mixing it, but ultimately it didn't match what's on the wall once it was dry very well. And so there were these really noticeable patches, so I had to get a different can of paint to paint most of the walls, except I left one, the original shade, because that wall had no holes in it, and it's kind of like a little bit of an accent wall too, because it has a curtain on it, and I didn't want to have to take down the whole curtain and everything, and it looks okay being slightly different. And so now most of my walls are kind of like a tealish color, and I personally think it looks nice. But it was kind of a bit of a nuisance to have to buy. I'm really curious to see what these outside things are. You could have a koi pond! Oh my gosh. But I was not super happy about having to redo everything. This is cool. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love this garden thing. You can have bonsai! That's so cute! Oh my gosh, there's so many bonsai options. I love that. Oleander is super toxic. I don't know why someone would want that as a... I mean, I guess someone without kids or pets, maybe. More oleander. Well, I mean, I guess in California they use oleander as a like roadblock in the middle of highways a lot. So maybe it's for like a privacy hedge or something. Oh, I love the Japanese maples. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to play around with this. I wish you could actually grow these, like, that they would actually... I don't know if that works, that you could actually, like, grow them. A ball pit, swings, oh my gosh. A workout room. It's interesting the workout stuff is for outside. I mean, I guess some of these make sense to be outside, but... Pizza stuff! Oh my gosh, dog houses, that's so cool. I want to build Cosmos a doghouse one day. I feel like I haven't had any chance to do that, and he's mostly spent a lot of time inside, or just like running around and lounging in the grass. So he doesn't live outside or anything like that. But sometimes he likes to just hang out outside, and I feel like that might be nice for him. Okay. I want to see if there's like an external door, or whether all the doors can be used for all of them, because some of them say like interior door or something. Front door. But that's decorated. I don't think this person wants decorated. I'll look up front door. Okay. I think that's... Let me actually get rid of this first. That's probably a smart idea. Okay. I don't know if I have to demolish or if I can just... Okay. Do I have it now, or... Okay. That looks a lot better compared to the burned one, and I will add the front door back. figured out how to actually put them in here. Alright, and we have more stuff to clean up. Okay. Okay, perfect. That looks good. This one definitely needs to be cleaned, though. And so this guy who I'm sort of catering this design to wants cheap furniture. Other than... Oh, wait a second. Hang on. These are just exposed brick, which I guess could be fine for some people, but I don't really want that. I think this needs to be a little more matching the rest of the things. Good thing I didn't sell the rest of the paint. I knew I would need more of it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Shut this door so no random people walk in while I'm doing this. Okay. Alright. Radiator. Kinda wanna move this over as much as I can so that I can have more space on the walls for some other stuff. Okay. It still says dirt, and I don't know what such dirt is. Okay, but I will look now for some furniture. I guess not bedroom, just bed. This is still outside. Why is this outside? This. Okay. Furniture. Bedroom. Okay. I think that worked better. Let's see. They wanted everything cheap. Except, wait a minute. Office and hallway. They want hallway furniture? Okay, fine. Beds. That is weird. Why is that the only one that has a pattern? Okay. Let's do that. Other guy is talking. The like student guy. I kind of want this not near the radiator. I feel like that's not safe. I've never really lived in a house with a radiator. Okay. Cool. And then we should have probably a some kind of wardrobe. Oh, that's tiny. What the heck? That's not what I thought that would be. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I thought that would be like a full-sized dresser. Okay. Ooh. Okay, now I need lighting. Lighting. I feel like this is probably... Whoa, what the heck is this? Stop. Oh my gosh. I keep turning on this thing and I don't know. Okay, there we go. I didn't know I had that. Okay, you know what? That actually looks pretty good. A separate office. Okay, this guy. I don't think this is the right house for him because I think that the study thing is like his room is too small to have a study in it. Okay. But I don't know why that other guy is like gone now from the options of people. I mean, I don't know if that means he's actually gone or whether that means he's just... I don't know. What is this right there? Oh, here. Okay. This is such a satisfying game. I love it so much. I haven't gotten to do assembly stuff in a little while. And now it's all non-burned and it looks so much better. All right. This is such a tiny room. Let's see. I want really tiny things. I love the bookshelves, but let's see if there's a really small sofa. It would probably be helpful if there's a way to sort, like, guaranteed to fit in the room I'm in or something. But I don't think that that is how it works. Okay, let's, oh, this is pretty small actually. Let's try, does that fit on this one? Okay, it does. Oh, and it opens. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Okay, and then if we put, let's see, a living room, I guess table, I don't know exactly what the word for the thing that I'm looking for is, just like a wooden table. Okay. And then if we potentially put this is definitely like trying to figure out what will fit in such a small place. Okay, furniture. I want to see if there's like a TV stand, TV cabinet. All right, let's see. This matches the couch. This really affects the walkway. It's fine, you can jump over it. Maybe. I just want like a cheap TV. No? Okay. I don't know what it would be necessarily called. There's a remote. Maybe they bring their own TV. I don't know. There's monitors, but those seem like... You know, maybe a wall-mounted TV is actually smarter than the disaster. Oh, that fits just barely. Okay. Okay. This is so fun. Okay. A radiator. Just got a notification that apparently there's gonna be really dense fog in my area right now pretty soon. Okay, this room I think could use some kind of bookshelf, but I want to see if there's like a wall bookshelf. Hanging. Let's see. No, it seems like it is on the floor. I want an actual hanging one though. These say hanging. Hanging. Standing. Perfect. You know what? Since that other guy is not here anymore, in the way that this seems to be now, I am going to go ahead and decide that that guy doesn't necessarily need to be living here, and I'm going to now cater for the student guy because I think that that might work better. And I think that this space is more convenient. This seems more like a student house than like an old businessman house. Just the way that it is like so small. This seems like a place like a student would live for a little bit and then finish school. So this looks so lopsided. I think it might be, but that's okay. We're going to just tuck this right into the corner there. And we are going to bring this over here. Put it right there, kind of welcoming looking. Of course, the student needs a light. I don't know where the heck that just went because it vanished for some reason. Okay. That's not what I should have in my hands right now. Okay. Shelves. Bookshelves. Many bookshelves. Shelves. I did not mean to type that. Okay. Bookshelf. Of course we have to go with this one. Because, yes, that is amazing. That is right in front of the window though, so we don't want that. We want more space. I will plop it right there for now so that I can grab this, run over here. I feel like a student would need a bookshelf near there. And this will go there. Perfect. Okay. And then we, of course, need a comfy reading chair. These are not armchairs. These are desk chairs. Okay. Chair. I want, like, a really cozy reading chair. Because that's the best part of making a reading space, is having a super cozy place to just relax and enjoy it. I think maybe looking at... these are kind of close. They're still swivel chairs. No, they're not swivel chairs. They just look weird. Okay. Ah, that looks like a good reading spot, I would say. Okay. What else does this person want? Okay. Likes all of it so far. I should be done with this. Just move this more into that area. I feel like I need probably some shelving in the kitchen. These are kind of cool to look at. Just to see what the options are. Okay. I think I'm going to... Whoa, okay, you can change all of them customizably. Weird, okay. I want these to be normal saucepan colors. Okay. So, I think if I put those like that, then I will sell that. Then I don't have to worry about that being in the way. This can move over to match. This is actually getting in the way of it. That's probably close enough, actually. And then I need a small table. Dining room. Let's see. How large is this table? It's just one student living here, so... Well, actually, if I put it this way, I feel like this can become... a place to sit and also kind of like an extra counter space a little bit. And then just a chair. This matches pretty well. And then maybe a second chair. I don't know if that will fit. I'll do one chair. Okay, and there's a lot of stuff to do in here, so. Bathroom fixtures. I don't know which one is where, but we will get... I don't know what the difference between these is. I'll just get this one. Okay. Okay. Put that right there. Good, okay. I want to just see all the options. Okay. And then we need a... I want to see if there's like a shower tub combo or whether they're all independent. Okay. Oh, you can have middle color. That's kind of cool. I think I'm not going to do that right now. What did I say about you can... Some things that's in there. Does this one even fit in here? I don't think so, actually. Why is this so big? What the heck? Is there... I wish there was a way to say, like, a small one of that. 'Cause that I don't think will fit. What about this? This, I think, was one of the smaller. Nope. Okay, maybe this one just needs a shower and not a bath, which is a little bit sad, but okay. We'll find a nice one though. We can try this. Sure. Okay, that one fits there, perfect. Alright, that actually kind of looks pretty nice, I would say. And then what is here? This is just another one of these. Okay. This is definitely a very addicting game. Okay, we put that back, that back, that. Alright, now this is sink. Bathroom fixtures. I want to try and find a kind of nice one that will go with the rest of the stuff. I did not mean to have that in all capitals. Okay. Whoa, they have a curtain underneath. Okay, if I were a college student, which I am, those are kitchen sinks. When I lived in the dorms at my university, each of us had our own personal sink, and it had a cabinet under it and a cabinet above it. And that was really nice to be able to have some counter space and our own little storage area that was all just for us. So I think I will try that. Oh, that looks weird. Okay. I think that looks like an okay combination. that's not. Wait. Do I not need to assemble it? Why? I think I'm gonna sell it then, because I think maybe that one's not compatible with what I'm doing here. I will put that a different one. That was kitchen sinks for the bathroom specifically. Okay. This might be better. Ooh. It has more options. You can customize the doors individually. Why not have a little bit of color? That might be fun. Okay, this seems like it's working now. I think because the other one was technically a kitchen sink, it was not working, even though I feel like you should be able to have either sink in either place. But I don't know, I'm not a plumber. Maybe there is actually some sort of fundamental difference between bathroom sinks versus kitchen sinks. I mean, like, the only main thing that I could think that would make them significantly different is I've never encountered a bathroom sink that uses a disposal thing. Okay, I want to see if they have like a toilet paper holder, because I feel like that would be useful. Put that right there, and then maybe a, what else would people like? A towel rack. Put that here, then that will work for both the hand towel and the what's it called? Bath towel, normal size towel. Okay, and then I need a lighting fixture. Those are all light switches. Okay. I feel like the sconce might look nice. Yeah, that would be nice. And then ceiling lamps. Okay. Oh wait, there were already lights in here. Never mind, I never got rid of those. Let me get rid of those first, because they look a little bit burned still. Okay. Any curtains? I feel like the bathroom is the room you'd probably especially want a curtain in. I want to just go back to the curtain. Yeah. I feel like this would be considered a short, narrow curtain. We'll do that to kind of these are huge. What the heck? This is supposed to be narrow. Okay, so the ornament is changing the rings color. No, these are big. Never mind. Okay. I don't think that that's necessarily what I need right now. That's not what I want to click on. Okay. There's still apparently things of dirt in here, but I don't know what they are. I've like tried cleaning. Oh, that one? No, it keeps like disappearing and then coming back. And then I don't see anything. Okay. There does look like there is some dirt outside though. Also, why is this like in the weird... Okay. I feel like this could be... There we go. Oh, that other guy is back. Okay, so that now is actually in line with it, which seems better. Okay. I don't know what he's saying more about, but okay. Do I need to clean the roof? Oh, that one disappeared. Okay. Okay. That is all clean. All of this side seems clean. This side also is mostly clean. There's something here. Is it that? Yeah. Okay. So now what I need is a... I don't actually know where. Ladders and scaffolding. There it is. Okay. Ooh. We'll see if a ladder is enough for this. And I don't want to put too much patio furniture stuff just because I feel like they should have the chance to customize some of that themselves just because I have already, how do I? Maybe. Oh, that's a whole thing by itself. That's fun. Okay. Satisfying. Okay. And then the roof also looks really clean now, which I think might just be because I cleaned it. I don't know. But now that that's done, I can go ahead and sell that. I also don't know if I keep the ladder or if I don't know. see if there's a way to get a nicer, like, lawnmower rather than just that thing, but I would assume probably not. Oh, I see on the mini-map the thing where it shows where the long grass is. That's cool. Okay. Oh, it's satisfying. Okay. It goes so fast now. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, this is going really well. I feel like in real life I would probably be causing some damage to that bush by weed eating so close to it, but it is immune in this game, which is kind of convenient for me. Alright. I feel like this is going so much faster than it was when I played the example gardening house in the last video. I'm glad this tool doesn't run out of charge at all. What is this? The music is kind of fun too. I've been working on this house for a long time. But I'm also really satisfied with how it's going. I think it is looking very good now. Being able to do the yard is also really nice because I feel like that's probably making it more appealing. I know when my parents were moving to the house that they currently live in, we went to look at houses one time and they did not consider a house, mainly because the yard would be so much work to deal with. Because it was like a buy it as is kind of house where the backyard was just super overgrown and like tangled with thorn bushes and stuff, and they were like, we don't want to have to worry about all of that while we're also like having youngish kids and like moving and everything else. Because I was about 9 when we moved. So I wasn't like really, really young, but it was enough that my parents were like, this is a lot of work and we don't want to have to worry about all the thorn thickets and stuff. And I think also they had not very good floors, I think was the other thing about that house, but that was a long time ago, so I don't remember exactly. Keep leaving little swatches, but this is just really fun. I highly recommend this game if you have not played it yet. This is really, really addicting, really satisfying, really fun game. Look how much better that looks already. Let's see, pretty much once I finish mowing this, I think I'll be ready to list this house for sale. Because I don't really want to do too much more to the inside. I feel like I've already put a good amount into it, and I think that I have some people who are interested, and I'll leave it up to them to decide if they want it, and all of that stuff. Okay, I feel like the thing that I upgraded also made this tool's path wider, which is useful. I feel like I skipped over a part there. Probably I did. To the last bit. Also, my footsteps do not sound like they're on grass. They sound very much like concrete footsteps. divide the grass into manageable sections. Can I mow under this ladder, or do I need to move the ladder? I don't know how to put away the ladder. I don't know if I might need to like buy a new one each job or how the ladder works. Okay, it does seem to work under the ladder, so that's good to know. Also, this does not look done. I think that's close enough. Looks really nice. I think that this house, I can't leave the gate. I was gonna try and back up further to look at it, but I think that that looks really, really good. And I think I'm ready to try and sell the house. That's a lot of hours. Okay. Okay. Cool. Can I want to try negotiating. I'm curious about that. Okay. It's not a ton of profit, but that was cool. Whoa, why is his achievement bra off party on? That's a little strange. Because I would assume it's not his bra. That seems... I don't know. I just don't necessarily think he probably wears one. Okay, my own house is filthy. What the heck? This is so bad. Okay. That just looks damaged? I don't know. Okay. I think it's probably outside. There's just dirt. Yeah. Okay. I've been neglecting this house to take care of the others. Already, this is looking a little better. There's one more thing, though. I don't know where. It might be an inside thing. I don't know why there's so much. I'm guessing those are like paint splatters. Okay, that actually does look nicer now. This door looks awful. And I don't know if that's a cleaning situation or I don't know. Ah, there we go. That's a concerning stain. That looks like a stain, but I don't think it is. You know, I'm gonna just go ahead and start selling things in here. I feel like this is dirty and gross. That one's fine, actually. But I want to make my house nice. This is a ratty poster. This is not the best. Also, that's a weird poster that I don't necessarily want. I don't know if I can use a chainsaw. I don't know if I can use those. Seem like these are remove, not sell. No one's welcome. Get rid of that also. These just seem like junk that I don't really need to use. Okay, let's make this a place I actually want to live in. Starting with also getting rid of these doors. These doors are not very nice looking. Actually, can I make this house larger? I feel like I could. I think I will do that. Let me see about this. No, apparently Can you not destroy an exterior wall? What if I expand it first? I don't have a door. Okay. I'm slightly trapped inside. Doors. Let's see. I will look for front door specifically. But I can go outside. Let's see what happens if I were to maybe I can't add more things in my own house the way you can with some other people's houses. Or maybe you can't change the actual, like, footprint of the house. You can just change stuff within. Okay. This is definitely really fun, though. There's dirt somewhere. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be really doing much. Okay, let's see, let's have fun with some nice walls. I will go with these. Okay. And all right, let's do tiling. Oh yeah, that looks nicer than this. These look much less worn. Now this isn't so sad to come home from making a house really nice to just this mess. Now it actually looks like it has some personality to it. Okay. Looks quite nice, actually. Let me get okay. Mountain. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Flooring. definitely not carpet. This is a bathroom, so we want bathroom tiles. I like to have color, but I also want the color to be kind of fitting together. This is concrete. That's kind of an interesting choice. I'll do this. I think this kind of looks cool. I like this one where you can just spread however much you need. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks nice. And it charges it as you add it. You don't have to buy a set and then... Okay. That looks nice, I think. Definitely an improvement to what it was before. And then let's figure out a fun shade of paint. And then not floor and ceiling, what was I looking at? Walls, that's what it is. And then once I paint, I will probably end this for now. If I do this one, this is kind of close to what my walls were in my room before I had to repaint in my actual room, I think. We'll see. It's a little darker than what I had. But it looks nice. Also, why is this tiled? That's not right. Okay, we'll fix that. You can just paint over tile and it becomes solid wall. Now this is green screen wall. I might change this color eventually, but for now this is kind of fun. It's way more festive and looks way better than it used to. And now my place I live in actually feels like it is somewhat improved rather than just only doing that for other people's houses. Now the walls actually look okay. I have a lot of money now because I sold that house, so now I'm able to actually spend some time not just doing jobs and being able to do some of my own improvements. I'll definitely need to get more furniture eventually, but for now, I just want it to look nicer and not have all these gross stains all over the walls be visible, because that's not ideal. Probably just painting over them instead of actually trying to determine the cause of them is also not necessarily ideal, but it might just be that people scuffed up the old paint a lot, whoever was here before. Probably not me. I feel like I'm responsible about this, and so I would not damage walls like that, because I understand how much work it is to fix that once it is all scuffed up and you have to repaint everything. So, oh, that was so close. Okay. And I think that is like the very end of the can as well, so that's perfect. Yeah, this looks definitely less gross compared to how it used to look. I think that that's nice. I like how that looked. Oh, I should have painted the door frame, but oh well. This door doesn't actually look like it's in the frame. Wait a minute. Can I move you? No. Okay, I guess it is. There's just a wider door frame. But yeah, that looks really, really nice now. I think that that was a definite successful recording. I have been playing this now for over an hour and a half. This game is definitely one where I just completely lose track of all time and everything. But it was very, very fun. And the one last thing that I want to check before I stop for the day is I want to see what some of these new ones are, because this is a garden. There are some new ones with the garden specific ones, so those are very exciting, and I am very excited to hopefully, whoa, that looks cool, to hopefully get started on that eventually. But I have sold now 2 houses, which is very, very exciting. I am very interested to see if I can ever live in one of the houses and sell the first office. Maybe I can. I'm not sure. I also just think it's funny how drastically different some of these are. Like these nice little like cottages, and then there's just like bunkers and these things and stuff like that. But yeah, these are all really, really exciting. And I have enough. I think I will buy this, but then I won't actually do anything to it yet. I'll just look at it. But I'm excited to come back and do more of this. I think that this game is definitely very, very, very fun, and I'm really glad I am back to playing it. But for now, there are spider webs already. For now, I am going to leave this here, but I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!